welcome to AMO Wrestling episode 96. This following contest is scheduled for one fall, and coming to the ring first, he is the Rebel, Randy Rebel.
Last night the little angel came pumping on the floor. She said, come baby, got a license for love. And if it expires, pray help from above. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Wow, in the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell.
If you derive your sense of identity
And his opponent, he is the Kaiser Lion, Tristan Silva.
Studied division. Your uncle ever stole from me day after Christmas. Seen both of those in the county jail visits. The first and the 15th, the only religion. Noodles in the microwave, Shark Tank tidal wave. Grandma shooting niggas, blood on the highway. Crosses on the dashboard, you just want a platform. I want to take everything that I asked for. Catch me a body, I put that on anybody but my mama. She showing the pattern for certain. I think it's white panties and minimal condoms. My uncle would tell me the shit in the movies could only be magic. This year I did 43 shows and took it all home to buy him a casket. Jack of all trades, got money out the way, put my heart in the faith, I'm good, love. Cousin in the courts, heard he jumped off the porch, turned a brick to a Porsche, I'm good, love. Catch us, you know I'm gon' rack up. I need the advance and the equity to match up. The engineer dead if the drive don't back up. These words come from God, you can never out-rap us. Nowadays, gotta walk cautious, ayy. Nowadays, I'm a new prophet, ayy. Gang dead, no autopsy, ayy. City girl with a new hobby, ayy. Catch a body, put the product in a tutter. Nigga about to get some pussy, give me five. Gun dirty, got the 30 in the purse. Tight bitch, put a perky in the saddle. I gotta pray for the basic. I never seen my niggas bust down faces. The niggas not tasteless. I only had one chance, I ain't even wasted. Been down on my luck. Been down on my luck when I fall. I gotta get up. I gotta get back up and ball. RIP under my people, I'm proud of my people, I'm proud of my dogs. My ex got a beamer, she want me to see it, I still ain't gon' see it, like, okay. I love when it ratchet, I don't do a paddock, I still do the watches the OA. She think I'm conceited, I'm thinking about cheating, I don't do the flowers or rope. Now how can I fold looking at 20 million, this money don't come with a probate. Mama, I said it'd be okay. I got this shit bragging in 4 days, 4 eyes, 4 eyes, 2 eyes. Switch sides, nigga be fresh out, suicide doors, I suicide. Lambo body, who gon' stop me? Baby Keeman's too wild. Function at the
Let's go into this matchup, two completely different types of athletes, two completely different types of people. And Randy immediately getting tossed backwards onto his neck, and up and around he goes by that neck, as well as the Kaiser Lion is on the prowl early in this one. Of course, Randy, I don't even know if he technically still has just a clean singles victory over anyone, let alone someone who has the pedigree that Tristan Silva has early on here in AMO. And immediately, Randy finally getting back into the driver's seat, kicked off by Tristan, the Kaiser Lion himself. But no, caught belly to belly, taking him down to the mat, grabbing a hold of the arm now. As you can see, the years on display. And Randy continuously fighting here and now. And going up top rope. Silva getting back up to his feet. Good one for the jump, missing that little sort of chop to the head. And now Silva looking to capitalize. And up and over. As if you watched last week, you might not be familiar with my voice. A lot of things went on. Everything seems to be sorted now. But we are now just days away from our pay-per-view, Patty Fleece. We have a lot of matches tonight that will reflect everything else to come in the near future. And up and down. Tristan holding on deep to some of those suplexes, getting every point of impact. And this is when you have to be dangerous, but Randy, seemingly knowing the dangers and able to avoid it all. Working back down to the leg. And no, not able to pull it all off completely, as now Tristan sort of back into a technical stance. Trying to connect the pieces here. And does so. Randy in a great position here. Getting him up and over. Neck crank. Back around German of his own. Low altitude. Dropping the knee down onto the head. And continuous. Getting him over to his back. Grabbing a hold of the arm now. We saw some of the leg work earlier now. Seeing some of the arm work as well. Trying to take every aspect of the game of Tristan Silva away. Not going to be able to go for those knees. Not even going to be able to go for some of those punches. Of course, still has the other leg, the other arm. And still has the wherewithal to reverse, getting back once more. And powerbomb flipped around, and a knee straight to the dome, to the bloodied face of Randy Rebel. I don't even fully remember when that happened, but Randy absorbing so much damage now, looking to get back on pace. Looking to get, as the junior title could very well be in a state of disarray very soon. But no, only the 2 count. As the disbelief sets in for a moment, but no, Randy, veteran of the game, grabbing a hold, goes up, and oh gosh, the head of Tristan Silva bouncing viciously off the mat, as Randy able to get the 3 count. A rare win, it seems, for Randy Rebel so far in his AMO wrestling career. And a rare singles loss as well for Tristan Silva, as an upset early on this episode, as we move on now to our second matchup of the evening.
Last night a little angel came pumping on my floor. She said, come baby, got a license for love. And if it expires, pray help from above. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more.
The next contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, he is the Chilean god, El Bruto Corvo. Richard Corvo.
Está aquello que fundamenta mis ansias de romper cualquier frontera, pura tinta y papel. Solo música selecta, directo desde un alma que se expresa así. Venimos de donde las cosas se hicieron por fe, de una manera en que ningún otro lado se ve. Unidos fuertes como un puño, hermano, nos mantiene el rap. Esta es la unión verdadera. Na 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 na.
Yeah. Si te dicen que es poco real, ¿con qué fundamento es? Nada te satisface, entonces ¿qué va a proponer? Otro hater de internet, de esta letra libre fe. Fehaciente es el nivel, suelta gente, afírmense. No por tener más cifras va a ser un ídolo. Tú quieres poner muros como Trump en la frontera en México y en el hip hop. Lo primero el respeto, lo segundo no envidiar a nadie y luego hacer algo en concreto. Porque mierda fingen tanto siempre frente al mic. Solo quieren ser más Fiji, son de Fisher Price. Yo, liderar no es liberarse, criticar hoy no te hará parecer interesante. Se trata de unión, constancia y rigor, trabajo. Sabes que te de sobra o a consulta de los pacos. Si obvias este concepto, tú estás ciego de hace rato. Perdí la fe en Dios, pero el hip hop es un milagro.
No creo mucho en Dios, pero este es el nivel. Siento cosas por el hip hop que no puedo ni entender. Como puedo creer en algo que no puedo ver. Y ahí recuerdo que amo el rap aunque no me da de comer. Porque qué sería de mí sin un papel y un boli para tatuarle con amor lo que susurra el timonel. Porque yo vengo de ron a granel, de vender discos a los chumas para poder comprar la aceite a María Esther. Yo no pienso olvidar el chamaco aquel que rapió en...
And his opponent, he is the AMO Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Coming to the ring with Luke Franklin. Get into that in a little bit. But he is the pre-game prince, the human hangover, and Mr. Natty Light Heavyweight, Mike Rummy.
Stop it. I'm getting Ronnie Gravy Crockett. Never take a L no more. Never take a damn thing slow. All I know is chase this dough. Ain't get more than me. Never gonna take no loss. Never gonna lose my sauce. All I know is chase this. Ain't get more than me. Get money, get money. Probably into the early morning. Yeah, I live a fast life. Yeah, you know I live a fast life. I don't got a type, baby, I'm a cash type. Still getting dividends from a past life. Look at your daddy's net worth on a bad night, cause I act right. Yeah, rockin' red, clapping ass leads like the 80s. Never give it up until the reaper come and slay me. Pull up with a Zelda and a beach and a daisy. I be dirty dancing now the...
As match underway now. And right now, Richard Corvo gets caught belly to belly. Of course, for those wondering why Luke Franklin is at ringside, he was the winner of Medicine 16 this year. He has already fought Mike Rummy for that title. This is not a title matchup, but could be an extreme momentum boost for someone like Richard Corvo. But last week, Corvo went out of his way to attack Luke Franklin while he was backstage conducting an interview with Tyler. It's just now led to a pay-per-view matchup at Patty Fleece. So right now Luke Franklin is scouting, trying to see the best, the ins and outs of the offense. But right now Mike Rummy also getting some of his own momentum under his belt. As Rummy back up to his feet now. But Corvo trying to get back up as well. And another belly to belly. Getting him up, but oh, dragon. Screw leg whip there. That's cool though. Slowing it down. We've seen two major competitors of our pure wrestling title in back-to-back matches. Tristan Silva, one of the most acclaimed, but I believe Donovan McNeil might be breaking his reign this pay-per-view if he retains. I don't know if Richard Corvo has actually been able to hold that title, has challenged for it on a number of occasions as he's sort of been floating, looking for that way to get into heavy title contention. I think he might be looking for that window, looking for that door. And Luke Franklin, maybe he's jealous, maybe he's envious of what Luke has been able to accomplish through Magnificent 16 and getting a title match. Maybe that's what he wants, and he has that opportunity here against Mike Rummy. But the eyes of Luke Franklin stare deep into this matchup as well if you're Richard Corvo. Mike Rummy continuously on a roll. He has his matchup with Kenji Kobayashi. Someone else who can throw a lot of brutal offense. So Richard Corvo, a good warm-up for that as well. And now grabbing a hold of the arm. Bringing it down, just stomping at the hands. Over and over, the repetition is what could be so violent sometimes in these types of matchups. And now getting back down, going for that keg stand up in the air, going back down, wrenching away, and just jumping up and down. And once again though, this time knees up. Go behind, but no. Back elbow there by Richard Corvo to Mike Rummy. Now getting him up, dropping him on the top rope. And on the outside, deep bear hug clinched in. But getting back inside the ring, Mike Rummy looking to capitalize quick, that schoolboy powerbomb, and getting back down, keg standing one more time. And going up and down once more. 2, and no. Another 2 count, another close call. But now, Mike Rummy lining it up. Dude Buster. The Frick Buster drops down for it. No, only a 2. Oh, catching him with a little suplex. Up, going for a punch, but no. Corvo getting back in position, trying to stomp away at the arm. Like I said, repetition sometimes is key in these types of matches. Now getting him up on his feet, grabbing a hold, up and down. Up and brutal swing into the cover now. 1, 2. No, Mike Rummy gets the shoulder up, and the fans loving it right now. Dropping him head on the turnbuckle, dropping him back down, looking to stop away the double feet to the chest of Richard Corvo. Continues to stomp away. 1, 2. No. Still only the 2. Getting back up to his feet. Just forearm straight to the chest. And oh gosh, just kind of just dropping him, power bombing. And just stepping away at the arm. Corvo showing every nature of his being in this matchup, but still unable to finish it. Oh gosh. Ooh, clothesline there, dropping the knee once more. Trying to get him back up to his feet, possibly. Oh gosh! And Corvo jumping clothesline, connecting on all levels. Getting him back and just clotheslining him straight down to the floor. Really locking in every aspect he can. Up on his feet. No, sending away the punch. Belly to belly. Big shot, but no, up in the air. Powerbomb position. Rummy landing punches on his way down, and the clothesline once again to send him to the floor. And more, but no, still almost sneaking away with a 3 count. Going belly to belly once again, not allowing it. Knee high. Grabbing him by. Dropping him. Keg stand late in this matchup. And you know, the keg stand, while it is sometimes just a disrespectful move, at this point in the match, it is also a crucial move, as it just drains. It just drains every aspect of your opponent. Get to the midsection there, Rummy. Sending him away, getting him up and up over the head, belly to belly. Corvo showing the strength on display. And all the way around. 1, 2, no Rummy once again trying to find a place to pull off the upset. And a keg stand possibly trying to seal the deal shortly. And now here he goes. Following him up on his feet, going underneath. Rummy sets up, lines up, and drops the Frick Buster down. 2, 3, and Mike Rummy. Huge win. The champ moves on with momentum. Patty Fleece and Luke Franklin gets the scouting report here tonight from Mike Rummy as we now move on to our third matchup of the evening.
Stop it. I'm getting money gravy crock. Never take a L no more. Never take a damn thing slow. All I know is chase this blow. Ain't get money. Never gonna take no loss. Never gonna lose my sauce. All I know is chase this. Ain't get money. Get money, get money.
Probably into the early morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna fast up.
The following contest is a tag match that is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, they are the Matt Demon, Tilly Barker. And their tag team partner, together they are Sunshine Grapplers, Haruma. Coming to the ring first, she is one half of Angel Dust. Big Dad Eve Stokes. her tag team partner. The AMO Women's Champion, Melody Psycho. Tilly and Eve starting off the match, meeting in the middle. But Tilly gets early advantage here. Just a swift knock to the head. Eve already reeling. Going for that knee drop. Tagging in Haruma. Going to stop at the leg, but oh, Eve. Knee to the midsection. Really taking a toll so far. Jumps, rolls through. Haruma trying to combo up some punches, but Eve fighting back. And up on the shoulders. And all the way around with a punch. Melody now in the ring with Haruma. Going up and over. All the way around, setting up. And into the corner. Haruma not going for the tag there, instead looking to just knee the absolute mess out of Melody. And up and another knee. Kick to the back of the head. Melody now on a roll. Another sort of midsection. But that knee once more. Haruma still standing after all of these shots. Rolls through. And a sunrise knee by Haruma, just defiantly, but oh, rope break for Melody. And Tilly taking it down Eve. Trying to get Melody back up on her feet, going for that kick, missing. Going back up once more. This time Haruma gets the takedown and now just hammering punches to the face of Melody. As Melody could be in early trouble here. Haruma might be looking to tag out instead. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Shots to the midsection, going up top now. Eve. But no, it was a very unique hot tag from one corner to the other by Haruma. As now Tilly back inside the ring. Trying Trying to take every shot they can at Eve, taking her down. Grabbing the hold, back up to the shoulder. Going down in a swinging punch once more. Now tagging in, Melody gets some. The preview action. And after Tilly gets the advantage, tagging back in Haruma, trying to stay smart, trying to learn and observe. As Haruma drops her on top of the rope. And now getting a hold, submission. Tilly sending Eve to the outside, but Melody working back in favor. And now going up, no, caught by Haruma. A very similar sort of knee we saw earlier. The other way around, these two women very close, and what a sort of leg drop of sorts. Maybe I have seen from more Haruma matches. But either the way, in a very impressive way to garner some offense, and another rope break. Both caught. It's not every day that, the ref actually sees. An old hot girl stunner. And a kick out. Now Eve back to absorbing some of the offense, but Haruma just kind of finding every possible way. Tag back to Melody. Tilly down inside the ring. Catching once again. And no. That could, to a weaker, a lesser opponent, that is it. But here, and now Melody continues the match and is continuing very strongly. Comboing up every possible means. Going up high. And all the way around. And Tilly wiped out once more. Eve now inside the ring once again. And Tilly backdrop driver. Into the cover. No. A 2 count following. Half and half. And Eve washed away. Tagging Haruma back inside this matchup here. And Eve going big, moving out of the way is Haruma. And a monstrous knockdown right there. No, jumping jawbreaker. A unique variation by Haruma now. Dragging Eve into the cover, into the corner, and sending Eve out. And the tag team offense by Sunshine Grapple. Going for that middle knee instead. Tilly up and down, deep powerbomb, but a rope break as Angel Dust, very aware of themselves in the ring, as in their tag team history together, I believe they've lost one match, and that was to count out. Very hard to keep both of these two women down, but if anyone can do it, it is this newly formed team between Haruma and Tilly. And Haruma not able to get the full distance on the jump, but Eve still dazed off the ropes now, and once again I think might have even went through the legs in some sort of fashion. And the Cyclone Kick continues to pay dividends. Melody in the matchup now, caught with a dragon. And a knee strike straight to the top. As every single time it seems like we've had the champ and the challenger in the ring, the challenger has been getting some of the earliest advantages. That might not bode well for the future of this title. But comboing up strikes after strikes after strikes. And now Melody moving out of the way, off into the apron. Eve trying to help out, but the stunner through the middle rope does more. And Melody up top rope, trying to make a big leap and going for that elbow, but no, caught. Up in the air and down. Melody goes. Impressive feat of strength on the outside by Tilly. And now Eve steps into the ring now. Everything in quick succession. And now Eve hyping herself up. Haruma coming back inside this ring. The two women face off once more. Up on top of the shoulder. Eve move around. Jab to the face and into the corner once more. And a lawn dart. It's been a minute since we've seen the lawn dart by Eve. Never bodes well for the opponent. Following into the corner now, tagging in Melody. Off the ropes now, and a double shoulder tackle. And a hot girl stunner to Haruma might just seal the deal. 1, 2. No, Haruma finding a way to still kick out. Into the corner once more, trying to find a way to get Eve back in the matchup, but Haruma fighting out of the corner, showing every single aspect of victory. A kick to the back. Melody continuously fighting. Up and out, comboing up the suplex once again. Melody in the ring now with Haruma. And a big shot for bitter sweet ending. 1, 2, and no, this time Barker there to break it up. Clutch combos by Eve, looking vicious. Haruma ducks underneath, going up, caught, no, looking for the Hurricanrana, caught into the power bomb by Eve, going for that follow-up kick, moved out of the way. And a combination by Haruma, tagging back in. Tilly once more into the fray and into the fire. Tilly off the turnbuckle. And oh, the 3 count to a short arm lariat. The brutal tactician, the Matt Demon that is Tilly. And now setting up for the assist as Haruma gets the takedown. Big shoulder block going up top rope. What's she looking for here? Melody trying to foil the plans possibly. But no, getting caught instead. As Eve saving Melody from that neck breaker. She just sort of drops down to the floor, possibly a little dazed, possibly a little confused as to what happened. But right now, Eve looking to combo up that kick to the side of the head. Tagging in Melody. And Haruma with a knee strike of her own. Tagging in Tilly. Champ versus challenger once again, possibly for the last time in this matchup here. As rolling through and up and down. Suplex by Tilly, or to Tilly from Melody. And a boot to the face. Haruma in the match, Eve in the match. On top of the rope, just knee strikes. This can only end badly, but Eve sort of fumbles, rolls all the way to the outside. The question though is, are we gonna get the chase? And we kind of do. Eve back up to her feet, up, fireman carry, but this elbows drive in underneath the chin. Tilly getting back into the advantage. Breath at a count of 6. Eve going back to the outside. Gets caught. Back up though. Both of these two competitors trying to sort out every difference they have with each other. As Eve walking around getting a possibly cleaner entry into the ring, but no, instead only met with a suplex yet again. Grabbing the leg now, folding it backwards. Tilly looking to finish the job, but Eve moving out of the way. Kick, but no, now front kick to the midsection now. And a short arm lariat. Tagging in Melody. Is Melody looking to maybe finish the job now. Up top. going for that knee drop to the collarbone, to the chest. Off and home, Haruma meets the vicious kick by Melody. And into the cover now, 1, 2. Back up, but no Melody jawbreaker. Going for that enziguri, but no counter there. Into the corner. Really bouncing head off a turnbuckle. Now ranging on the arm. And oh, there we go. Once again, this has to be it, but this time Tilly, the one who has the pin broken up. Haruma eats a nasty kick once more, tagging in Eve now. And Eve stomping on the head, going up top rope. And drops the knee once more. Into the cover now. 2, 3, and Angel Dust pick up the win. And what is a true brawl between these competitors. The question though is, will that remain the same at the pay-per-view? As now it is time for our main event of the evening. It is now time for the main event of the evening. Coming to the ring first, he is the Freak, Godzilla, the Human Kaiju.
Rub on your titty, yeah. Fuck it, I said it. Rub on your titties. New York City Pretty Committee, pity the fool that act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Luck says shut the fuck up. Bitches in the back like crack getting cut up. I speak on behalf of them bros you call stuck up. Act like a man to get cock smack the fuck up. Pull a truck up. Luck, you know the name. Assed out in the bleachers, stay shitting on the game. I suppose what you spitting is flames. Cowards, knew your crew is vaginal. I can smell the Dutch powder. Summer's Eve, I drop degrees chill. Come 4x4, lose one like Drew Hill. Stay fly till you get air sick. Now that's ill. 2 choices, either squeeze or pill. Now that's real.
What the fuck's going on here? Just a minute now, hold up. Finish the win for time, and I finish and roll up. When I'm cinematography, state of mind, my rap flip, say the rhyme, shit, I spectacular run, hit, spit, bitches vernacular, miraculous rhyme flow, backtrack to the immaculate, but knock a blast, nigga, that's fast, I don't box ya. Ladies rock the tatas, bras, titties and knockers on the floor. Spell it.
And his opponent from Harlem, New York. Talk to him nice. Check. Hollow. As this competition is the 4th match of a possible best of 5. That man right there has the 2-1 advantage walking in. This following contest will be contended under Dazilla Warfare.
Tell you what I want you to know. Fuck what you ask me. You probably don't want me to blow. I got a lot of horsepower, so I'm able to skip. Usually a good nigga, even though I'm able to flip. You pay 30 for the kiss, 100 for the locks. And if we cool, then I write a hook or a drop. Whatever's in the bank is my bet. A Zebo's my pet. Hitting back and hit the legs to the net.
Yo, when my gun busts, send niggas to the fish like Swanson. New York's youngest Bumpy Johnson. I put fear in y'all heads. Chic Mooch, type of nigga gas some.
For those of you who have not witnessed Dazilla Warfare before, it is a 15-minute Iron Man match. But the key question of the match is, what have you done for me lately? As you can get the first 4 pins in this matchup. I don't really think that this matchup will go to 4. But the last one is the winning condition. And it is falls count anywhere. So you can see they've already taken it to the outside. As Sheck looking for that early submission. This is from the mind of Dazilla himself. Sending him into the turnbuckle now, Sheck. Head off the steel. As I said earlier, is game point for Sheck. Dazilla was able to get the first fall. But Sheck, the one to be able to win via submission and in that steel cage, meaning that this is for it all. If not, we will have the 5th match this Saturday on Patty Fleece. Stipulation yet to be known to either of these two gentlemen. I myself don't even really know right now, but they are cascading each other across the outside right now. Dragon screw by Dazilla, going for a big kick to the ground, and no, another dragon screw. It's a kick to the midsection. Sheck going up, looking for a power bomb. Is able to get it on the side of the apron and swinging him yet again. Just a brutal display there. And now trying to send him into that ring post. But Dazilla able to get the advantage as we are already almost 3 minutes off the clock. We have spent almost this entire match on the outside. I don't really know who this benefits, especially when the weight, we can say, the pressure that both men are under is as high as it actually is. It is a win or go home situation for Dazilla, and he has to act and treat it as such. I don't know what that means to be hyper aggressive and what a neck breaker that is. I don't know if that is a hyper aggressive play or if that is a conservative play to make sure that you can, not make a mistake to let Sheck capitalize. As right now it seems to be a little bit of both. And Sheck still firing on all cylinders. And just because you have a game you can give up doesn't mean it is something that you want to give up. If you are Sheck in all capacities, this is something you look to contain, to keep a hold of. Something you want to finish, and big punch midsection to Zilla, sending him off the corner, looking possibly for a way to capitalize. So we are now 5 minutes into this matchup. No decision has been made, looking for that neckbreaker once again. Not able to fully connect on the inside. Shaq grabbing a hold. Big shot after big shot after big shot. Dazilla with a headbutt to finish it off, but immediately Shaq back up to his feet with a boot. These men have a lot in the tank here. Oh, and a big headbutt there. Bringing up with a Saito suplex. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there, as Dazilla looking to get the winning condition and the first fall, it seems. Getting that clothesline, getting that lariat in tow. And no, still only a 2 count. As you can see, Shaq reeling after some of these strikes. But even more importantly, Dazilla does not have that first fall. In a typical match, maybe you give up something. It doesn't seem to be the case at all for these two, though. And they staggering belly to belly, trying to absolutely eviscerate every single portion of Dazilla. And now gut wrench up and Adam taking him down. And oh, a headbutt. As we are at 8 minutes left, we're nearly halfway through this matchup here. Ben Shaq now raking the eyes of Dazilla, going underneath, electric chair drop backwards. And going, gets that clothesline into the splash as Dazilla going around looking for submission, trying to even show that Shaq doesn't win the submission game in the long party. I don't know if you can necessarily drop a steel cage in this matchup here to have these two men, dish it all the way out. No, up and over. 1 and 2, and no early kick out. That's off the rope, 7 minutes left. Dazilla dropping it all. As the fans conflicted in who to cheer for right now, it seems. As I think some of the diehards want both men to win this match. As the winner will be next contender up, and oh, punch to the face, going around, and a back suplex, and a kick to the head as well. And punch to the head, going up. Off of the corner, getting it back up, looking for that heel toss, and does so. Every single time I see Shaq Hollow do a heel toss, I think about his debut match, where he just heel tossed his opponent into oblivion. Didn't even have to hit, Purple Haze didn't have to hit anything. Instead, just dominated on all fronts. Now Dizilla trying to nullify all of that. Calling him up on his feet. Punch to the midsection. Up. And just a dead lifting type of suplex. Shot after shot continues to be on display. Shaq going for a big blow there, but the headbutt. And oh, what a punch all the way through Dizilla now. 2. And no, only a 2 count there. Under 5 minutes now. And we have still yet to have a single pin or submission. Catching the fist and a disrespectful slap by Dizilla, going up. Looking for that suplex yet again. This time stalling it out in the air. Letting all the blood rush to the head. And dropping him backwards. No, just a 2 count after everything that these two men have been through. To still find the power to kick out. While this is something that I think both competitors understand kind of where they're at and, you know, how this match works, to where you have to have the next, you have to have the last pin to win. I don't think either one of them necessarily have the comprehension of strength to think that they can possibly knock off their opponent again. But no, we get the first fall as Dizilla with the lariat all the way around. Going up and sending him around. As now Shaq has the pressure put on. Got to find the way. To pick up not even the winning fall, but the tying fall, as we have 2.5 minutes roughly left in this matchup. Swinging around, Dizilla once again, looking for a 2-0 with the win condition, and he might just have it. As Shaq has 2 minutes. Of course, it's what the next fall is. He has 2, but all Shaq needs is that 1 to not only win the match, but to win this best of 5. Catching the leg of Dizilla and a dragon screw. And dropping him down, a minute left. As it is crucial timing for Shaq. Kick to the back. Setting back up on his feet. Sheck knows what he has to do, but he doesn't know if he has the time to do it. 45 seconds left on the clock, getting him up on his feet and sending him as far as he can into the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out 2.8. Sheck could absolutely tear the heart out of Dazilla if he's able to pick up the winning fall with just 20 seconds left in this matchup. But Dazilla catching the punch, drives back with his own cut. Short arm clothesline, 10 seconds on the clock, and a punch straight to the face. He's got to go for a cover of sorts, but no, Dazilla fighting back up on his feet. As he does it, Dazilla evens the score. 2-0. And the Iron Man, as Dazilla forces a Game 5 to be decided this Saturday. Stay tuned for Twitter for the match announcements, and we will see you then for more AMO Wrestling.
Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, fuck it, I said it. Rub on your titties. New York City, pretty committee. Pity the fool that act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty.